Sound tactics bring victory.
I have returned with another build. This time it's a solar build, and obviously it's for hunters. Now, I did make my Titan, however my Titan needs some leveling and he needs some exotic, and my Titan out here just looking homeless. So see with me, please. So this build should be very familiar to some people, if not most persons. It consists of using Ophidia Spathe and Monte Carlo with the blade barrage, so therefore, you know, unlimited knife and trick spam build basically. But before I dive into the video, I didn't remind you guys to like and subscribe in my last video, so, or maybe I did, but who knows. This is just a habit right now, so please like and subscribe and share this video if you find it useful. Alright, so the focus of this build is being able to constantly throw your knife trick as much as possible. So we'll be using the Ophidia Spathe and the Monte Carlo. Now these two exotics work hand in hand and is very useful for most melee builds. So if you want a melee build, Monte Carlo is the best way to go. Yeah. Now, mod recommendation time. So for this build I was using heavy-handed. This states that you regain a half your melee energy when you use a charge melee ability, and it consumes 1 stack of charge with light. So whenever I'm charged with light and I utilize my last knife trick ability, not the first knife trick ability, it gives you back half the melee energy for your last knife trick ability. You get back half your melee energy. So this paired with the playing with fire will result in a spontaneous refunding of your melee ability. Now I also use striking light. This states that defeating a combatant with a melee damage spawns 1 orb of power for your allies. It also consumes 1 stack of charge with light. So I use this mod so that I could be useful to my teammates since I'm melee spamming all the time. However, I was more interested in the secondary perk, which states that you gain damage resistance against combatants while sprinting. So it offered a bit more survivability since you'll be running in head first and then throwing a knife trick. I also used hands-on, and this states that I get super ability whenever I use or get a melee kill. I use sustain charge so that I could become charged with light by rapidly defeating combatants with an auto rifle because I'm using Monte Carlo. So all of that thrown together, mixed in, mumble jumbled up together, gives you a pretty nice melee build. Now, as usual, this build isn't really endgame level build. I mean, most builds in Destiny aren't necessarily endgame level build. It's just for fun. Most builds are just for fun. Well, most of the builds that I make are just for fun. So if you want to diversify your gameplay style, then give this build a try. See how it works for you and switch up whatever mods if necessary, and tell me what you think about this build in the comments below. And yeah, this is the end of the video. Alright, as usual, I'm out.